right, have you guys seen this guy before?
I like his he's like this, like a soap opera. Not a soap opera.
Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger, yeah. He reminds me of Uncle Sam and Uncle Chin, actually.
Really? He does, yeah. He does.
Because he does the accent. Well, his accent's actually semi-authentic too, because he's from Malaysia. He has a Malaysian accent.
But he does put it on a little bit.
He puts on a little bit, like a Chinese accent.
Who is this guy?
He's a comedian from Malaysia, but now I think he's living in London. So he's Uncle. And he went viral, like super viral.
We should bring him on.
We should. I'm a fan of this guy. But yeah, his name is Nigel Ng, and he recently went viral for calling out different chefs for making fried rice the wrong way.
Fried rice, bitch. Fried rice.
The first video I saw was him telling people like how they wash the rice wrong.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, see, this is the first one he went viral for.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I've seen it.
What's she doing? What's she doing? Drain the. Oh my God! You killing me, woman! Hiya, drain the.
Why is that wrong?
The rice. She draining rice with colander. Hi.
You just do it in the pot and you go.
Yeah.
And
She said, why is that wrong?
I mean, yeah, why?
So I guess I don't know.
It's not the Asian way.
It's not the way.
Yes.
That's actually smarter though.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why is it wrong?
Because if you have it here, right, and the water's going right here, you go like this, and literally all the bad guys are just.
Yeah, you gotta do it multiple times.
Then should we take raw rice grains, like dry rice grains, and then wash it in a colander then?
That would be the smarter way.
In this video, she cooked it
post-cooked.
first. She cooked it first and then drained it.
Okay, no, that's weird. That's weird.
That is weird.
No, you get rice, you wash it, put it in the pot, soak it in water for about a couple hours, and then you cook it.
Wait, so when she cooked the rice, was the rice dry and then she added water to wash it? Or like, I don't get it.
So first of all, so with the rice in particular, she did many things wrong from an Asian perspective. She first put dry rice into a saucepan, no rice cooker, right? Saucepan, and then she measured 1 cup of rice, she measured 2 cups of water for every cup of rice.
Ooh.
That's not enough.
Anything about cooking rice the Asian way, that's a fuck ton.
It's 101.
It's this.
Yes, the pinky.
Oh, right, the
Or
one.
just that first nub of your finger. Yeah. That's all you need.
101.
Yep. And so that's first mistake. Second mistake was after she was done cooking it, it was super watery, so then she had to drain it first. She drained it in a colander, and after that, she washed it
With cold water?
in cold water, yep.
Maybe she just she's from another country and that's just how they do it.
I don't know any Asians that do it. Even though we have different rice, like long grain, short grain, and we wash rice a little bit differently or whatever, but washing rice after you cook it?
That's weird.
I don't know anyone that does that.
Me neither.
Why would you do that?
It almost feels like it would ruin the texture of the rice. But then I don't
It's just
know.
bomb afterwards though. She's like super
It
innovative.
looks amazing afterwards. Let me see if I can pull it.
I mean, I've seen noodles be cooked that way. When you eat like cold noodles or whatever, you cook the noodles and then you rinse it out.
Well, that's to stop the cooking, right? So that it doesn't get softer.
Kind of flashes the texture as it is.
Yeah, so he first roasted this chick for making rice the wrong way, and
Yeah,
then
that's funny.
since then they've actually teamed up and made another cooking video.
Oh,
So they're,
cool.
like, she's real cool about it. Like she understood it was just for laughs or whatever. So they're real chill. But now Nigel Ng is going after some bigger fish, and recently he released a video going after Jamie Oliver. And if you know Jamie Oliver, he's a pretty famous chef, TV personality. He started making fried rice, and he had some things to say about his fried rice.
Oh!
No. Putting jam in rice.
What?
Jam? This is disgusting. Who put jam?
What is it? What was it? Strawberry jam?
It was chili jam.
What's chili jam?
I don't know. I've never heard of a chili jam.
What dish
You know,
were they making?
Fried rice.
What?
Even if there wasn't jam, even if it was like chili
Spice?
oil
Yeah.
or chili, I mean, you just don't necessarily put it during the cooking process.
No, you put it at
Isn't
the end, yeah.
Isn't there a lot of like different kinds of fried rice?
There is.
I feel like there's no like fried rice one way, but it's typically you get day-old rice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't fucking use fresh rice.
Jamie Oliver was using packet rice. just to make things worse. I mean, that was a whole nother bit that Nigel Ng
It's all
went after.
subjective, though. I mean,
Very subjective.
You know, to be fair, in the modern world, like we don't even know what that jam is. But if it was bomb, I don't know if I could.
Bomb, right?
I don't know if I could scrutinize it. I just don't know what it is. Is all.
He's a purist, though. There's a way to do Chinese fried rice, and he just wants to make sure.
But that's not. Is it? Was it specifically Chinese fried rice?
It's egg fried rice. Specifically,
That's
egg
hard.
fried rice.
Egg is a very international concept here.
True. How do you guys make your egg fried rice?
I use day-old rice.
Day-old rice.
Throw that motherfucker in there.
Sounds about right.
No, first I prime it with sesame oil. You know, prime that motherfucker with sesame oil.
Yep.
I like that.
I got my ingredients, right? All of the vegetables chopped up into the little pieces. Maybe some bologna, you know, maybe some kind of leftovers that I want to just check. Some kind of something, you know, ham or
so what if
spam
that-
or whatever.
that Jam is like a leftover thing, cause that's what I heard about fried rice. Is like you're supposed to just put leftover food.
Yeah, it's like the spam of your kitchen. Just like whatever's left, you
That's
can throw in
true.
there too.
That's true.
You could.
Throw it in, and then you fucking, and then you throw in the rice. But then you crack an egg, and then you put the egg inside because it also soaks up the fucking dry rice that's a day old. And then you get the soy sauce and then if you're Vietnamese you do the nah, I'm not that skilled. If you're Vietnamese you do the fish sauce,
Nuoc Mam.
the Nuoc Mam. But then game changer, right? Japanese, we add butter.
I usually have the furikake.
Butter, furikake, or the it's like a red pepper. It's called shoga. And it's like you put that on and then you go da 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 da, and then you say rice is served.
Oh, is that what you made? Remember that one time I came over? I think you made fried rice. That was pretty good.
I don't remember, but thank you.
And then he makes it with kimchi.
That's kimchi
he
fried
puts
rice.
Kimchi.
Ooh, kimchi fried rice. I'll make some kimchi fried
That's
rice
Korean
any
style.
day. I love kimchi fried rice. But yeah, so when it comes to fried rice, are there, to your knowledge, are there any like specific
Blasphemous
Like
things.
just like you just don't do it any other way but this way.
I don't think so, because for me, even when I make fried rice, every single time it's different because I'm using different ingredients.
Yeah.
So like, let's say if I like, let's say made barbecue the other day and I have some leftover brisket or something, I really like the smokiness of the brisket. So the brisket will be the first thing I actually throw in the pan, and I kind of render the fat off of there because I know it's gonna create a smokiness. My day-old rice, because everything is gonna be leftovers, my day-old rice, I actually put that in the microwave first. So that's already half cooked. So I don't use the pan to cook the rice. The rice now is immediately gonna go in there, soak up the smoke fat. So it's like each approach is different. Sometimes I do the rice first. Sometimes I throw the meat first. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this veggie looks undercooked. I cook the veggie first. You know, it's like they're all like different. But washing the rice after you cook it, that's wrong.
It's fucking
That kind of makes me think like that's like making fried rice and then washing it.
You make a,
there's too much flavor in here. You just rinse off the fucking flavor real quick.
that's true.
We've actually done that with some of Bart's cooking before.
The five spice meat.
Oh, that's another one.
No, I tried to make like Brazilian barbecue one time, the picanha, and I put too much salt on it.
Oh, I remember that.
And I was trying to rinse that motherfucker.
You know what though? I would have to say that Bart is really good at cooking textures. Like it's like the rib and all that, and all those have came out pretty well. The only time he's fucked up would probably be like that big ass brisket. Where
Oh, that was
it
bad.
just, I mean, that shit's gonna take hours and it's hard. It's not easy to do.
Didn't have patience.
Yeah, but then like the whole over salting shit is fucking real.
It's been a repetitive.
I'm a repeat offender.
So you for real just took like the meat and then under the sink you were like,
And it was still salty.
Yeah, so he finished cooking the dish, dinner is served, and then I go to bite it, and immediately all my saliva just fucking dries. And I was like, holy shit. So we started just dunking his meat in all of our water glasses, because it was unbearable.
I think like my tongue, it's like, you know when you try to drink Coke after you eat chocolate and the Coke doesn't even taste sweet anymore? I think my tongue is like that, where as I'm taste testing, as I'm cooking, the salt receptors is getting like overstimulated. So I'm like, oh, it's not even salty anymore. What the hell? So I gotta give it. Really? So now I just salt it once, and then I don't taste it at all until way at the end, and then I taste it again, and I get a second opinion, and I'm all right, cool, thank God.
But you are making things that you can't test in between, like they're oven made or like whatever, they're wrapping it. Yeah, so you have to do it once, and then figure it out like once you finish. That's where it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, but the stuff in between now, like the ones that I can, like fried rice, I try to like
Test it.
He's
Yeah,
been
make
killing
sure.
it. Yeah.
gotta be careful.
That's funny. I love cooking though, man. Cooking's so fun.
I love making leftovers. Like, you know, when you have like at the end of the week and you got, oh, I got a little bit of bok choy here, a little bit of whatever. I'm like, what can I do with
I
it?
like that soup thing that you make that Taika really likes.
Oh, the name that I can't say on camera?
Yeah.
There's a name we can't say on camera.
Ignore him. He's just being dumb.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I said.
Really?
Or, he's just being stupid. He's just fucking with you guys. It doesn't have a name. I think it's just called Taika soup.
No, we got a name.
You motherfucker! I'm gonna choke your fucking ass out.
I don't know what the name of this is.
Just mixing a bunch of ingredients like slops in a pot, sometimes that shit tastes so good.
It does taste good.
Just like vegetables and meat in a fucking pot and you eat it like a soup porridge kind of thing. It looks like garbage.
And you don't even know why, but it tastes good.
I'm such a little bitch. When I see that, I'm like, oh man, that doesn't look edible. I'm alright.
What?
Yeah, dude.
I really feel like I could take anything, throw it into a soup, salt it up, sriracha it up. Especially when you spice something, when you like hide the taste or the flavor with something spicy.
One of my
Good for you guys.
One of my
That ain't
favorite
me.
fried rices was I had bok choy with like sole filet made that I simmered in like chicken broth, but then had the bok choy leftovers. It has garlic and chicken broth in the bok choy. Then I made like broccolini with tomatoes or something for some other Italian dish that I made.
You fancy, dude.
So yeah, at the end of the week when I had like all these things, they're all like pre-marinated stuff, and it was fucking bomb because it had like fucking flavors that took like a week to make.
But yeah, so apparently the only thing that Uncle Roger actually agreed with these chefs was the fact that they made a hole in the middle and cracked the egg. You know how you're supposed to make a hole with the rice? That seems to be the universal knowledge of that portion of the recipes.
That works, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you just smear it on, it makes the rice super soggy. Like you gotta cook it a little bit and then you mix it up. Yeah.
Oh, so you make the hole in the pan.
Oh yeah, you make a hole so the egg gets a little cooked and it's hard.
It's like bullet French toast. Is that what it's called?
I've never heard of that.
Where you, for example, take the piece of bread and then you take like a cup and then you cut the a hole of the bread and then you put the egg in there. So then you cook it like that and then you flip it over so the egg is within the bread.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really good. They do it in V for Vendetta, I think. Oh. What's the name of the soup?
I'll tell you after camera. I'll tell you after camera.
Oh, sorry.